Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it comes your way next.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, and both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
A first down throw for Nix. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll go play action with Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll be third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Man in motion here is Washington. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Second down, Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
First and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Lawrence now. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's Lawrence. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. So just a lone field goal accounting for the scoring in the 1st half. 3-0 is our score as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. If you missed the 1st half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Lawrence. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. In motion comes Thomas. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he will go all the way. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It's another run here for Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Jags offense and Christian Kirk getting set for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he will score! Christian Kirk, touchdown Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
1st down, it is Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
This one to the tight end, Trotman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Automatic first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. To throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run it once more with ETN. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Here now, 3rd and 5. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home